the Afghans, to the shock and horror of GHQ Rawalpindi, started to take decisions of their own. And that is when, because let's not forget, they were not fighting this war for Pakistan.
Yeah.
They took a lot of hospitality, sanctuary, shelter from the Pakistanis. There've been 2 generations of Afghans who have grown up in Pakistan, and that's the reason when you meet a lot of Afghans here in Delhi, you'd see them speak flawless Urdu and Hindi even, because a lot of them have been educated in Pakistan, right? They know Urdu, as opposed to Pashto and Dari, which you would speak in Afghanistan. So they had an independent mind, and I think somewhere down the line, GHQ Rawalpindi, the Pak deep state, underestimated Pashtun nationalism, right? Where they're a very proud people who don't take orders from anyone. Right? And history is witness to this. Whether it's the Brits, it's the Soviets, the Americans, the West, whoever, they're very independent. And this is what the Pak military might have realized. And that's when the first fissures started coming into the relations. And then they said, okay, if that's the case, then we're going to throw all your people out. The 300,000 Afghans, quarter of a million. That's a very large mass of people that you're literally uprooting from their lives in Pakistan and throwing them across into Afghanistan. That's created problems in Afghanistan. It's a very poor country. It's a dirt poor country. It's hardly any money that they have. So that created a rift. Then, of course, you have the TTP. That's the biggest bone of contention. Now, the Pakistanis wanted Afghanistan to crack down on the TTP. Now, they assumed that if they get our boys in Kabul, our boys are going to crack down on our biggest worry, which is the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which had been around since 2007. Now, these are Pashtuns, and they've been family for thousands of years. The familial ties between them are thousands of years older than the Durand Line, which is why they don't recognize the Durand Line. When at the time that I was there for almost 2 weeks, and people were laughing at it. What Durand Line? We don't recognize it. For us, the only nation actually is not Afghanistan. The Pashtuns I would talk to is Pashtunistan. We want Pashtunistan. We want an independent homeland for the Pashtun people of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Iran even. Right? There are Pashtuns in Iran. So this is when I think this miscalculation that Pakistan always makes. When is the last time they made this kind of miscalculation? Yeah. Quick question. 1971. They completely miscalculated Bengali nationalism. Yes. Now they assume that, well, because the East Pakistanis are Muslim, therefore they're going to vote for this larger Islamic Republic, which is Pakistan, the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. But they underestimated Bengali nationalism, where they were actually Bengalis first and Muslims later. Now, the same mistake they seem to have made here with the Pashtuns. And when they tried to push them around, tell them do this, do that, that's when things went, as they say, south. And the TTP, which is now resurgent, operates out of Afghanistan. It's a known fact. They operate out of Afghanistan. They're attacking across the Durand Line, which they don't recognize. And in 2025, they've carried out something like 600 attacks.
Yeah.
And they're openly defiant of the Pakistani state. The writ of the Pakistan government and the military doesn't run in many districts, especially in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa.